All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Entrepreneurship with Coach D. Today we'll be going over hiring and managing employees. We'll be breaking that down into a 4-step process. The first step to the process is recruitment. So let's say you want to run a lemonade stand, and the steps to running your lemonade stand is setting up the booth, sitting at the booth all day, and collecting money as customers pay for their lemonade, and breaking down the booth at the end of the day. And you're looking to outsource the process of setting up the booth and breaking down the booth. The first step is going through the recruitment process and finding somebody who could take on that role. So that might be going around to your friends at school or friends from other places, your siblings or other members in your family, and finding out who's interested in having a job, how much you can pay them, basically general guidelines of what they'll need to do, and who's ready to move forward. Let's say one of your friends from school is ready to move forward, they're looking forward to working for you, and they want to learn more about what's going on. You can move on to step 2, which is the training process. So since you're outsourcing the process of setting up the booth and breaking down the booth, you'll need to show them how to safely set up the table, how you want the table designed. You might want cloths over the table, how to make the lemonade, how to make the sign, what price to put on the sign. And you'll also need to show them how to break down the table, where to put all the stuff when it's done, when the lemonade stand is done, how to clean out materials. And once you get them to do that to a level where you're satisfied at with, you can move on to the next step, which is follow through. Basically, this is going live. So let's say you just trained your employee this week and you're looking to have a lemonade stand this Saturday. Basically, instead of you going out there to set up the booth and break down the booth, you'll have your employee go out there, set up the booth, and break down the booth. At this point, it will still be good for you to be there with them to see if they're doing a good job or not, to give them pointers on stuff they can do right, and let them know the different stuff that they aren't doing right, what they're doing wrong. Once that's done and you got your employee underway and actually working for you, you just have to the next step is payment. So let's say they work for you one Saturday and you're paying them weekly. You'll pay them whatever price you guys agree to. So let's say you said you'll pay your employee $5 a day to set up the booth and break down the booth. That'll take about 30 minutes to do. So if you're paying them weekly, you'll pay them $5 every week. Let's say you decided to pay them bi-weekly. That means you'll pay them every 2 weeks. So they'll work 2 weeks, then they'll get their payment of $10. Let's say you decided to pay them monthly. That means they'll get one payment every month. Since they get $5 a day to set up the booth and $5 a day to set up the booth and break down the booth, that will add up to $20 a month that you'll pay them at one time. So that's the steps of hiring and managing employees. Thank you. It's Entrepreneurship with Coach D.